Parents, if your child became rich tomorrow but lacked integrity, would you call that success? Proactive parents, our greatest goal is not to raise children who have more money, but children who know what to do with it. I am Young Grandma, and welcome to Parenting Realities, where we prepare children for life, not just for a living. I once met two young adults. One had everything money could buy. Think about it. The best phone, the best clothes, the best car that you can think of. But he constantly borrowed. He was broke. He broke promises and spent beyond his means. The other lived more simply. She budgeted carefully, kept to her words, gave generously to others who were in need, and avoided unnecessary debts. Years later, the first was still chasing money. The second was building a meaningful life. The difference wasn't wealth, it was wisdom. Many parents dream of raising wealthy children. There is nothing wrong with hoping your child prospers. But wealth without character can become a burden instead of a blessing. The goal is not simply financial success. The goal is financial wisdom, rooted in godly character. When character leads, wealth becomes a tool for good instead of a master. So ensure that money is not the master of your child's soul. Let's learn the WISE framework. If you want your children to build wealth with purpose, teach them to be wise. Walk in integrity, W. Teach them that honesty is more valuable than quick money. A good name, the Bible says, is better than many riches or treasures that you can ever acquire. I invest in character. Skills may open the door, but character is what keeps the door open. Teach diligence, humility, self-control, and faithfulness wherever they find themselves. Ace, save generously. Money is a tool for saving God and helping people, not just satisfying ourselves. Teach children that generosity is strength, not weakness. I've seen people with a lot of money but will never help a soul. They have looked at money and it has become their God. E, embrace purpose. Money should support God's purpose for their life. Purpose gives direction to prosperity. Children learn values long before they even understand any form of money or financial issues. When they see parents acting with honesty, keeping promises, giving generously to people, and making thoughtful decisions, those values become part of who they become. Financial wisdom begins with character, and character is learned at home. In Proverbs 22:1 says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." This verse doesn't say riches are evil. It teaches priorities. God values character above possessions. Help your children understand that money can be gained and lost, but integrity and a trustworthy reputation are priceless. You can't buy it in the market. My grandparents used to say, "A child who carries good character carries wealth that thieves can never ever steal." In many African homes, people were remembered not for how much they own, but for their honesty, their generosity, and the way they treated other people, even when they were very wealthy. That wisdom still matters today. This week, focus on building character. This is a great financial skill. If you learn this, you have done well as a parent. Celebrate wise choices, not just financial success. Praise honesty, patience, generosity as much as good grades and achievements. Because when children build wealth on foundation of character, they become trustworthy adults. They make wise decisions. They use money to save others. They resist unhealthy financial pressure. Sometimes this pressure are not even necessary. And they understand that true success is measured by both faithfulness and impact. But here is something that surprises me, and I think it will also surprise you. Many graduates leave school without learning some of the most important money skills they'll ever need in life. On Wednesday, I'll show you the life skills that schools rarely teach about money, and why parents cannot afford to leave this lesson to the classroom alone. Of course, except you're registering your child in Life Realities Academy. Tell me in the comments if you could pass only one financial value to your children, what would it be? Would it be integrity, generosity, stewardship, or purpose? And tell me why. Then think about this, my dear parents. If your child became financially successful tomorrow, would their character be strong enough to manage that success with humility, integrity, and then generosity? Don't raise children who simply dream of becoming rich. Raise children who become faithful stewards, generous servants, and people of integrity. Because wealth may change a person's lifestyle, but character determines their legacy. I am Young Grandma. Remember, parenting is not guesswork. It is training and partnership with God.